The Lin. Life imprisonment and permanent loss of political rights. Hey, old man. No need to scare me with that. By law, the most I could get is life. Kid, you think I'm joking? 3 major felonies at 18. Why aren't you being executed? Old man, that's not funny. I killed him in self-defense. Even if I were sentenced to death, that's the cop's call. It's not up to you. If you're faking it, at least do it right. Quit pretending, kid. I'd advise you not to get cocky. Your case is unusual. Once you're sentenced, you're our responsibility. I don't think what you're holding is a verdict. It's my file. If it really were a verdict, it would have been opened 3 times at most. But the edges are all frayed. And the paper is the wrong thickness. Official paper has sharp edges. It's stiff all over. But yours, you wouldn't come to me for nothing. Something happened outside, right? My guess is a week ago. But I'm curious. Why would you need a tomb raider like me? You. Why do you need him? First, why do you think something happened outside? And why do you think it was a week ago? It's simple. 6 days ago, the news stopped playing in the hallways. That thing never misses a day. It plays every day. 3 days ago, the food got worse too. The vegetables aren't as fresh. They won't let us listen to the news. That means there's news outside. They don't want the prisoners to hear. So no one starts a riot. Prison food is shipped through a dedicated line. Even the cold storage supply takes 3 days to run short. The TV could have broken. The cooks could have gotten lazy. You smell like 2 kinds of tobacco. Lugo's pipe tobacco. She wants cigars. One is from Jiangsu, the other from Sichuan. Both are favorites of the older generation. As far as I know, they're both special order goods. Most people can't get them, if I remember right. Your people, even the staff advisors, only smoke mainland brands. That means you spent time with them, in the same room for at least 8 hours. The people at that meeting hold high positions and came from several provinces. The answer's obvious. Honestly, I'm curious what happened outside. If it's really dangerous, you'd better reduce my sentence. You're a pretty smart kid. We do need you. But stop guessing. You'll understand when we get there. His name is Huang Leyang. He's our top student. He'll be working with you. No bargaining. As long as you send back even a scrap of information, that'll count as a major contribution. If you make it out alive, we'll not only set you free, we'll also get you whatever you want. Damn it. What the hell happened outside? Hey, buzz cut. Don't tell me zombies really showed up downtown. Let me make this clear. I'm just a tomb raider. If there are zombies, I can't handle them. Give me one of those 2 guns. If something goes wrong, at least I can shoot myself. You can see outside? How do you know I have 2 guns? Relax. I can't see them. Take it easy. We're teammates now. I know we're heading downtown. Because the car passed 4 speed bumps. 3 left turns. 6 right turns. At an average speed of 47 miles an hour. There's only one route that fits. South Linjiang City. I heard you loading magazines when I got in. 27 rounds in all. So they must be 2 different guns. I'll take 7 rounds for the Type 77. That way you won't worry. Seriously, what happened outside?
The exam.
Fall back! Everyone, fall back! Test subject located. Begin capture. Transporting to the exam site in 3 seconds. Countdown. 3. Little village head. Give me the gun. Looks like you're all new here. This must be your first exam. In that case, I'll explain the exam rules. My name is He Zeng. Here, every exam scenario is replaced with horror and disaster scenes. Dragons, apocalypses, zombies, and ghosts. The ways you die will blow your mind. Of course, there are benefits. You can return to the thinking space for a short rest, and trade points for bloodlines. Points can be exchanged for anything, but I strongly advise against trading for cash. Money is worthless here. The exam starts in 3 minutes. The details will be announced above. Don't try to take this off. Even if you cut off your hands and feet, it'll instantly reappear around your neck. Rookies. Hope you can earn 60 points to stay alive. Bunch of amateurs. This one looks tricky. Friendly reminder. You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. You can ask me questions during these 2 minutes. How many points can we earn in one exam? And what does buying your life mean? You sure have a lot of questions. To leave this place, you only need to survive 10 exams and save up 1,200 points. Buying your life means that at the end of each exam, you have to pay a certain number of points. As for how many points you'll earn, you idiots should be happy to scrape together 60. After leaving, you'll have 1 or 2 points at most. Want to get out? Save up for 1,000 or 2 exams first. Of course, that's assuming you never trade anything. 1,000 or 2 exams. And we lose points too. Then we'd have to… For God's sake, enough with the questions. All of you, shut the hell up. This kid talks too much. Don't worry. I'll protect you during the exam. Just give me half your points afterward. One last question. After that, introduce yourselves. The exam's about to start. I have a question. According to you, we can trade for things after each exam. So all that strength of yours came from trading points? Yeah, I'm physically stronger than a special forces soldier. So you'd better behave. Don't try to fight me, or I can kill everyone here by myself. All right. Hand over all your points. How did you get a gun? Kid, aren't you afraid one shot won't kill me? I have other abilities too. I'm not worried. If you really had other abilities, you would have shown them already. Instead of threatening us with your legs, your other abilities would work much better. There's a reward for explaining the rules, right? And you're afraid someone will take it from you. You even waited before you started talking. I'll guess the explanation reward is 10 points. You really like saying that number. Anyone greedy enough to hoard 10 points probably traded all their points for strength. Too poor to even afford a gun. What do you mean, too poor to afford a gun? That's because the damn thing's usually useless. But how did you know Jiang had a reward? Where'd the gun in your hand come from? Simple. If Jiang had no reward, someone with your personality wouldn't waste words. I just need to know there's ammo inside. Fine. You guessed right. I didn't expect some newcomer to threaten me, but I won't give you any points. You need at least 60 points per exam. I'll give you some now, only if there's any left at the end. Otherwise, you get nothing. But anything over 60 is all mine. You're just going to let it go like that. What if I go back on my word? Even if you have a gun, you'll eventually turn your back on me. I'm not worried. You can't kill me. Cut it out. Teammates can't kill each other. At most, we can get hurt. The moment I pointed a gun at you, you showed nothing but anger. You barely reacted. I don't believe you're not afraid to die. And I sure don't believe you can't die. Otherwise, you wouldn't need to trade questions for points. I only found out you couldn't be killed after I gutted you. You have to try things to know for sure. I threatened you to prove my own worth. Things are about to get dangerous. I don't like putting decisions in other people's hands. Fuck. What are you looking at? Everyone, state your names. Just because I can't handle this guy, doesn't mean I can't kill the rest of you. This guy is kind of interesting. The exam begins. This round's question. The origin of the gods. This was humanity's greatest mistake. Yet in this land of despair, life was born from it. In 11 minutes, after disaster strikes, all candidates must make a choice. Survive until the next round. Warning. Stay away from the danger on the sublevel. Contact means a 100% death rate. This round is worth 20 points. You got lucky. The first question isn't a murderous monster. If you run into one of those things, you won't even know how to kill it. Alright. Split up and search upstairs and downstairs. Meet back here in 1 minute. Report anything you find through your wristwatch. That thing works under any conditions. I have no ideas, but I think we should stay away from that door on the sublevel. What do you think, kid? Humanity made a mistake. New life was born, and we should avoid the sublevel. That tells me we're in some kind of underground base. Someone created monsters here. So the danger behind the door is man-made. Staying away from downstairs is the right call. Good analysis, kid. Pretty much what I was thinking. But you don't need to be afraid of the exam. It's only your first time seeing one of those things. Damn, I hate these puzzle exams. Get one answer wrong, and you won't even know how to kill it. Okay, I'll go down and take a look. Alright, be careful. Never mind. The Lin. Wait, I'm Zhang Tai. I'm coming with you. Why are you coming down with me? Aren't you scared? I am, but I still feel safer with you. Besides, you're way too skinny. If something happens, I can carry you out. Brother, this door is huge. What's that smell? Why is it both fishy and sweet? Kid, run. Sulfuric acid! There's sulfuric acid! Get upstairs now. Run, or it'll be too late. Candidate E17514, Wang Bin, is dead. Move. What exactly happened? Why is there sulfuric acid? The keypad lock on the door must have a mechanism. Entering the wrong code triggers it. I heard a mechanical sound, but I thought the mechanism was on the second floor, so I ignored the first floor. I never expected Hangbin to be such a coward. After he heard it, he still kept going, then made an excuse to run downstairs. What about him? He's fine. The keypad was just a little cold. When this guy entered the code, his fingers froze right to it.
He only scraped off some skin.
But he screamed like he was dying. The Lin, did you find anything? The code has 6 digits. Then we'll have to try every combination. There's nothing here. The acid's spreading faster. The Lin, you really found nothing. I'm sure there's nothing. Then we'll have to brute force it. You. Do it now. There's no way we'll guess it. A 6-digit code has a million combinations. Even ignoring the damage to our fingers, just pulling them free takes over 5 seconds. At 72 tries in 6 minutes, the odds of cracking it are only 0.0072%. Then what do you suggest? You want to take a gamble? Or should we just wait here and die?
He's Zhang.
What does choice mean in the question? It means a selection. Of course it means a selection. A choice is a selection. Fill in the blank. Insight means reading comprehension. This one means thinking. Of course, just like on an exam. You still don't get it? If you want to survive here, it's not about moving a pen. You have to fight with your life. If choice really means choosing, then why does only one answer seem selectable? What are you talking about? There can only be one answer. The correct answer can only be one, and having only one obvious choice is a different matter. Based on the current height, the time until the acid floods the first floor is 9 minutes. The basement level has 5 minutes. The second floor has at least 15 minutes. In other words, once the acid starts pouring out, we can only run upstairs, and from the very start. The system warned us that the basement level was extremely dangerous. Put the two together, anyone would think the second floor was the way out. Even if they weren't sure, they'd still be forced upstairs. So when there's only one obvious answer, what's the point of choosing? Choosing the basement is the right call. But the system clearly said, we'd die once the basement door opened. No buts. If we really woke up on the first floor, then opening the basement door would mean certain death. But what if we started in the second basement level? What are you waiting for? Hurry and get down here. We've got 2.5 minutes. If we don't chop through it now, we'll all die here. Give me the axe. Let me chop this damn thing. Jiang Tai, bring them down. If you can't, come down yourself. I know. Hu Jia, your shoes are thick. Take Linya, she's light. I'll take NK. No, I can't. I can't carry anyone. Don't. I can make it across myself. Sulfuric acid produces corrosive aerosols as it evaporates. We're upwind, so we're safe for now. Once we rush down there, the moment you take a deep breath, your windpipe will burn. What about the Lin? Use the acid. What? I'm not telling you to scoop it up by hand. Use Huang Bing's body. Bring his body down here. Use his body. Use his skull as a bowl. We don't have much time. You're the only one who can bring the body down. If we wait any longer, it'll be useless. Then I'll do it. Why am I always the one doing everything? If we make it out alive, you owe me 10 shares. Move. Look, quick. Jiang Tai pulled them all in. Grab my hand. We really survived. Thank God. Thank God. The Lin. Thanks. It's nothing. I did it for myself too. Candidate D66311, He Zheng, has passed the exam. Candidate E99067, the Lin has passed the exam. Contribution, 70%. Bonus score, plus 14. It added 14 points. How did it add that many? That's a lot. More than a lot. You hit the jackpot. Getting 34 points in the first round is huge. Once you get out, you'll take off. It's probably because this was the first exam. You've got the new player advantage. If a few more people had died, you definitely wouldn't have gotten this many. You might have even lost points. What can the extra 14 points buy? That's not how it works, brother. 14 points may not sound like much, but they're a bonus reward. You'll only have 3 or 4 points left at the end. Even if those 14 points could buy $1 billion, only an idiot would trade them. The second round exam is starting. All candidates, prepare yourselves. The second round exam is starting. All candidates, prepare yourselves. Second round exam type. Complete the passage. Find them. And hide from the alien attacks with their help. Hint, people forgot where the gods came from, but they remembered what they looked like. Who exactly are they? Warning, find them within 2 hours, or you will fail the final exam. This round is worth 40 points. Aren't you going to say something? What's with this question mark? That's about what it means. We can only guess first, then figure out which answer is right. My guess is that we have to find the gods. What do you think? Brother He, I think so too. I think this means there are clues here about what the gods look like. The challenge may be that the god refers to a specific human. If we can't find them, we die. If we find the wrong one, we die too. I think Hu Jia makes sense. Then if you think that's wrong, just maybe we're not looking for an actual god, but for its weapons or equipment. Actually, the key clue in the first round was the fire axe. The same logic applies. Anything unusual we see from here on out deserves our attention. The system doesn't arrange things for no reason. Now that you mention it, you're right. But what about the Zhao residence? Why didn't you say so sooner? Because I wasn't sure. I didn't know what was on the basement level. And I wasn't sure whether your strength was enough to break the chains. By the time I was sure, the Lin had already found the answer. There was no point in saying anything. What do you mean, no point? Let him finish. Do you think this round is about finding some kind of object? Any other reason? Hujia's theory makes sense. But I don't think the system could actually create something like a god. Why would a god allow aliens to exist here? Unless the aliens are incredibly powerful. Then running into one could wipe us all out. Wipe us all out. That isn't necessarily true. The god might not be powerful either. Maybe it was sealed away and needs us to set it free. Or maybe like in the Combi story, the god only protects a specific place. We could survive by hiding inside. In that case, let's look for anything linked to a god. Zhang Tai, you take the rear, and K. Raya, take the middle. As for He Zheng, fine, I'm the strongest, so who goes first? But let me make this clear. If there's real danger, I won't bother saving you. The air in here is really murky. Even the water drops are moving slowly. Is water leaking in? Wait. I think there's a light up ahead. If anything shows up, don't shoot right away. If I can't beat it and run back, then you help hold it off. Don't miss the monster, and shoot me instead. What are these drawings? This one looks like... Don't touch it. What's wrong, the Lin? There's something wrong with these paintings. They're painted with a special mixture. Something that shouldn't be in there was added. No, that's ridiculous. Linye, do you recognize these paintings? I don't recognize all of them. I only studied a little before. I took a few art classes. The first one seems to be called the Crucifixion. The second looks like an Eastern painting of a flying eagle. As for the third, the appearance of these strokes means my guess is more accurate. What do these paintings mean? Or are these the gods we're supposed to find? No matter how I look at it, something's off. Could this place have every god in human history? Thinking. Every detail in the question matters. These paintings in front of us contain the key information for the second round. The Lin, what did you figure out? For some reason, I feel like something terrible is about to happen. That sound couldn't have come from a human. And it's moving incredibly fast. The Lin, fight or run. Fight, there's only one closest to us. The others aren't on this path. Kill it, then we can take another path. It's fast. Its agility is way beyond what we expected. A monster, a monster. Oh, crap. The Ling, Zhang Tai. What kind of defense is this? Damn it. I can't handle this monster alone.
He Zhang, Zhang Tai, grab it.
I've got it. Yan Lin. Open fire. Damn, I almost died. Even Jiang Tai is dead, and you're still clutching that ball? Kid, your aim's pretty good. This thing is finally gone. You should have gotten your score reward, right?
How much? How much?
1 point. Just one. Figures. Judging by that look, are you wondering how it's so low? Now, do you believe me when I say every point is hard to earn? What about your hand? What a bumpkin. Never seen a healing item. It also numbs the pain. Made by the system. 5 points a bottle. But you can only use it 3 times. I couldn't bring myself to use it last time. It'll be better soon. It won't affect us going forward. We can only keep moving. It's not that the monsters didn't come. They may be trapped in there. Wait, there seem to be words. What the hell does this mean? Seriously? None of you speak English. I stayed at level 2 and scraped by outside. Fine. But you don't either? And Kay, what about you? I know this one. The first is a decontaminated room. The second is for storing things. Basically, a storage area. The third is for experiments. It's the work area. You sure? Of course I'm sure. I studied science. I was always top of my class. Don't take the first one. Take the third, the lab. The Ling, did this guy translate it wrong? The first isn't the decontamination area. No, the translation is right. The context is just different. And we can only choose the third. In a biocontainment setting, the first passage means a living area you can enter after purification, not decontamination. The second is the isolation area. The third is the biolab. Then, in that case, shouldn't we go to the first one? Going to the biolab sounds like asking for trouble. That's where the creature came from, isn't it? No, quite the opposite. Did you forget what was by the entrance? That means food must still be somewhere, and plenty of it. So where would there be lots of food? It has to be the living area. Oh, damn! If we really picked the first one, we'd be walking right into a trap and getting eaten alive. There's no need to blame him. The reason we chose the third is that we had no choice. Why didn't we have a choice? Because the thing that can save us will only be in the lab. Because of time. According to the system's warning, we have to find it within 2 hours. So working backward, the number of areas we can search is limited. And the lab is most closely tied to the creature. It's also where we're most likely to find a way to stop it. But why does it have to be the lab instead of the isolation area? In disaster movies, the isolation area usually has the earliest clues. The Lin, how did you rule it out? The Lin, I trust your judgment. But based on my experience, the most dangerous place often offers the best chance of survival. Taking shortcuts. Those afraid to die are usually the first to die. I understand. I think the lab is our best bet, for 2 more reasons. 1. Sulfuric acid. 2. The bodies. First, the sulfuric acid. What would a lab use? As an anesthetic or something the creatures fear? A lab doing research would have to handle the creatures. That substance would fit the system's description perfectly.
He's Zhang.
Who do you think those bodies belong to? So few people made it here. That also means they didn't carry much when they fled. And as the least capable researchers, they somehow made it this far. That leaves only one possibility. They had a way to counter the creatures. That also suggests they may have been lead researchers. Fine. We'll listen to you. We'll go to the lab. If there's nothing there, so be it. If we bet wrong, I'll accept it. Careful. I think I heard something. Right by the door. Get inside. Damn, we were wrong. It was... Fall back. The Lin, I'll count to 3. When we reach the door, I'll cut its leg. You shoot. 2, 1. The Ling shoot. Fishhead, chase me if you dare. Stop standing around. Get in here and search. See if there's anything useful. You didn't find a backup power supply either? The Lin, what's wrong with you? If you found something, just say it. Did we get something wrong? Nothing. We didn't get anything wrong. Let's go. We may not have much time left. There are so many creatures. What do we do? Make some noise and lure them away. Then climb through the ventilation shaft. You go. I can't. I really can't. Go. You might live. If you don't, you will die. I'll go. 1 minute. Move! Hurry! The Lin! Open the door! Warning. Unauthorized intruders detected. Emergency protocol initiated. My legs are giving out. Hu Jiao, crawl! Keep crawling! Jiang Tai, don't worry about her. Grab my hand. Thanks, brother. This is my last bullet. Ah, Judy. There really is a god here. The Lin, it's normal to be wrong. You're not a god, after all. I never thought I couldn't be wrong. I was just thinking. This seemed a little too easy. After all, we still don't know what those words really mean. Easy? How was that easy? Don't forget, just getting in here nearly got us killed several times. And this is your first exam. A lower difficulty makes sense, honestly. It's already much harder than I expected. If you didn't have that gun, I probably would have died too. Brother He, I think the Ghost area may really have trouble waiting for us. It's normal for the Lin to be worried. What do you mean? Spit it out. Here's the thing. I think the mural means what I guessed at first. The place marked Ghost probably has several gods. If we're wrong, we could be in serious danger. This is a biological laboratory. Which one do you think it is? Jealousy or Monk Mo? We may not know until we go inside, but I can promise I'll remember every painting and find it when the time comes. Let's go. To the armory first. Why go to the armory? We don't have time. If we don't find weapons, and there are still creatures here, what are you going to do? Don't forget, the creatures came from here. Shit, then let's hit the armory first. But what if we run into one on the way? What do we do then? The lights are still on here. There must be something good inside. Having power isn't a good thing. See those refrigerated containers? Can you unlock them with a fingerprint or a code? This place is huge. We have to split up and search. Grab everything that looks useful. Don't worry about what it is. I'll figure it out later. Stay safe. Call out the second anything seems wrong. I'll take the right. Jiang Tai, you and Hu Jiao take the back left. And you, what are you looking at? Don't expect to follow me. Just search wherever. If you're scared, stand watch by the door. That's not what I meant. I can search with you too. Yeah. What about NK? NK, haha. Don't worry. He's way safer than you. The Ling, the monsters got in. Brother He, save me, monsters. Ah. I don't want to die. I can't die here.
Duck?
The Ling. Thank you. No need to thank me. Patch up your wounds. 1 minute tops. Then we have to run.
Take this.
This is for you, the Lin. Where'd you get it? Did you hear that noise from the Lin's side? I think a stronger mutant showed up. I know. Shoot it and break it.
Take as many wipes as you can.
And keep this. It'll help later. Brother. The Lin's here. They're here. Ah. The Lin, what do we do? Should we split up? Smash the vial. The Lin, what's this thing for? Dream on. It only works as an anesthetic. There's a big one behind us. And give Jiang Tai your spray. Are you an idiot? You're hurt and still want to carry someone? I've never seen anyone this stupid. Hu Jia's leg is bad. We can't just leave him. Useless trash. If you're scared, stay close. Go home. I have to make it home alive. By the usual rules. The antidote should be nearby. Punishment test complete. Candidate C3471 and Ke. Reward score +0 points. Good. The punishment's finally over. Was it because of me? But my round count is already 0. Or because of He Zhang. Still, it shouldn't be a big deal. Going by his IQ and performance, he's entered thought mode 3 times at most. As for that kid, he's definitely new. But he brought a gun in. He might be interesting. The answer to round 2 is likely. What we figured out before. And that kid isn't too dumb. The origin of gods. Based on what we know, the hardest part is finding the god, or where the item is. As long as we get in, the test is basically done. How could this happen? How is this possible? The Ling, how much time is left? 35. The Lin, aren't you using the medicine? If you don't, it'll be too late. Go. Ah, close the door. Hurry. Brother He, the door won't close. What? We'll hold them here. Let them go. What are you standing there for? Go. 40 seconds. Either I kill you, or you go now. I'm going now. Hujia, which one do we look for? I don't know any of them. Morley, go find Morrigan. Who is Morrigan? Why find him? Those murals are all gods, but the only ones with enemies are those two. Shouldn't we look for the angel? Wait, Hujia, I think we passed it. Not the angel. The second painting isn't an angel. It's a trap. Morrigan and the angel are two gods. Found it. Original human DNA confirmed. Starting the thawing protocol. 20 seconds! 20 seconds left! Hang on. 17 seconds left. 15 seconds left. The Lin, watch out. I never thought.
I'd still die here.
If you make it back, remember. That's messed up. It eats this stuff like bugs, one bite at a time. But luckily, it's finally over. Finally over. Hey, what are you thinking? Relax. You've got at least 80 or 90 points, right? The results prompt isn't out yet. Round 2 doesn't seem to be over. It's okay. I think it has to finish killing the mutants. Wait, is the system making us clear the whole base? What if a few are hiding? Then we're screwed, aren't we? That's not what I'm worried about. Did you forget? The task was to find it and, with Sankai's help, avoid being hunted by the mutants. The system never said to kill all the mutants. Brother He, that's right. The system only asked us to find the god. After that, we just follow him. Come to think of it, we almost chose wrong. The god is actually... Shut up. The Lin, then what are you worried about? I'm worried. We missed something. It feels like something just vanished. Maybe the answer isn't that simple. It's not that simple, the Lin. I think you're overthinking it. Honestly, at this level, I think something's off too. It's way harder than I expected. A 7-person difficulty. And it's still the first round. From my past experience. Even if thought mode is insane, it can't make something like that. A 7-person difficulty? Test difficulty is based on player count. Yeah. Oh, you're new, kid. I forgot. 5, 7, 9, 12. The more people, the harder the test. 5, 7, 9, 12. Are you sure that's always the pattern? If a lot of people enter, could they split the head count into 2 teams? What's wrong, the Lin? That should be the pattern. It's been that way every time for me. As for splitting into 2 teams, it could split into 2 teams. If there are 14 people, what's the death rate? 90%? I don't know. There were 12 people last time. I don't know how many would die with 14. The Lin, what are you getting at? Last time we split into 2 teams. Then the 2 sides got different questions. And we made the wrong call. In the end, I was the only one left alive. If Huang Liang's here too, then... The Lin. The god is fake. Don't let He Zheng and the others find the god. There is no god here. They're the real mutants. They're here. They're here. Shanghai. Cannon. Run this way. I'll cover you. Can you hold on? No, I'll carry you. I won't die. Cut the crap. Does this route have a ventilation shaft? No, there isn't. Though it might not be. This thing is stupid. It shouldn't be hard to kill. Who the hell are you two? Now's not the time. Our top priority is figuring out what we're supposed to find. What's going on with your group? Why did so many people die? And what was the question? In our first round, we escaped from a room. In the second, we had to find where the god came from. The rooms in the first round moved. And we ran into the god right away. Eliminate all creatures in the facility. A god? The god you saw was special. Even if our chances are slim. And what do you mean the room moved? If Wang Liang hadn't fought like hell, none of us would have survived. There was no tranquilizer in round 1. We survived because of this. Those monsters seemed afraid to look at him. But I don't know why. So you use this to imitate the god in the painting. And scare the monster away? So if that's true, 14 minutes left. Yes, but it wasn't exactly scared away. The monster saw this thing and suddenly stopped. There was a mural in the first room. We just didn't realize it until later. There has to be an answer, right? Especially about the painting you saw. It went like this. When I woke up, I was lying in a hall. There were 6 other people there. since we had no information. We didn't realize until the test began. We need to kill a god? Someone suggested checking outside first. You mean you had one? His outfit wasn't anything special. No one explained the rules to your team. But as soon as we entered a passage, we met the god. Team leader? What team leader? She's the one. Well, I guess we were just unlucky. The facility is huge. I counted 10 times. We had no choice but to run back and hide. Luckily, there were plenty of rooms to stay alive. We hid while searching for a way to survive. Eventually, I found a painting in one room. It showed a man with a halo. Behind his head, carrying a suitcase. And all the monsters looked terrified of him. I didn't realize they were afraid of the halo. I thought I'd turn off the lights to see if it would stop him from killing. But after I shot out the light, the glowing ring fell down. Right by my feet, the monster could still see me. But it suddenly stopped moving. I got lucky. Once I realized what was happening, I took the ring to find the others. With this thing, we managed to escape. The Lin, do you think these lights are what we're looking for? Didn't you hear him? They can use this to scare off the creatures. If we find something that can power them, we can use these lights to... It's useless. We haven't completed our task. So the halo isn't the thing mentioned in the prompt. At most, it's related. You haven't completed your task either, right? What kind of god do you think was in that painting? And what's with the rotating rooms? Right. The prompt requires us to determine where the god came from. I tried answering every possibility, but none of them worked. The answer isn't a laboratory, and it isn't genetic engineering. As for the painting, I don't know what kind of god it shows, but it looks a bit like an ancient civilization. You guys run ahead. Wait, you only realized there was danger after it started? It was just skin tight. The rooms move. I figured that out later. After we left the starting room, we saw the passage behind us moving right. It was just almost impossible to notice. What? Are we supposed to sit here and do nothing? Your first room had a mural. If we don't find the answer in 14 minutes, we all die. I don't want to wait. If we have to, we'll make more halo rings. And look for clues after we get out. That kid, the Lin, is right. We'll die if we stay here. What if that we were in danger? Maybe the thing we need is inside its corpse. Give me some time. Let me think. Think again. They're here. They're coming for us. Li Jianlin, we can't stay here. We need to move, now. Codename, Shiva. Codename, Angel of Destruction. Codename, Omnipotent. Test subject awakened. Warning, multiple test subjects awakened. Difficulty changed. Round 2 has been changed to moved and survive the test subject's pursuit. Round score reward, 60. Is this the difficulty for 14 people? 11 gods are hunting us. Why the hell don't they just kill us? Why are we still holding them off? You can block the creatures. But can you stop those monsters? Just wait for death. All of you. Everyone, there's no reason to lose hope. Or did you get the tranquilizer in round 1? Until the very last moment. We still have a chance. We'll break out. I'll do everything I can to protect everyone. If we die, we die together. The Lin, what are you waiting for? Move. Don't you think? The water is falling a little slowly? Are you losing it? At a time like this, after we met the god, If you're too scared to go out, stay here and wait to die. It does seem a little slow. Not just seems, it really is. 0.03, maybe 0.04. 3 of us died instantly. I timed it 10 times with my watch. It's not just the falling speed. The swinging speed is wrong too.
I think.
I know what the answer is. The Lin, did you figure something out? I knew you weren't spacing out. I did figure out a few things, but I need to confirm one thing first. That is, in this challenge. Once the prompt is given, tell us more. Even if it changes midway? Right, no matter how hard it is. The system has to give us a chance to survive. I've even heard people say that, in theory, as long as you find the answer, even in a supernatural scenario, everyone can survive. The Lin, do you know how to kill all the creatures? Yes and no. You're worried about how fast water falls? Even if we could do it, what if one creature is hiding somewhere? So to kill them all, we'd have to destroy the entire facility. You mean, there might be a self-destruct device? At the next intersection, turn right. Even if there were, it could only be a nuke. But I don't think those things could survive a nuclear blast. The system never said we had to kill them all. And if we really detonated a nuke, we'd all die anyway. Then what exactly do you mean? Are you guys insane? Why are we wasting time listening to his bullshit? If he really had a way, he would have said it already. Let him finish. Master. Huang. Everybody stop. What are you doing? Huang. Everybody stop. What are you doing? The Lin. If you really thought of something, but then you have to wonder. I want you to say it outright, instead of keeping other ideas to yourself, and trust me completely. If the god is a spacewalker, do exactly as I say. You probably won't be able to accept the answer. We have enough time. But if anyone interrupts again, maybe we won't. You said as long as the plan works, you'll do whatever it takes. Fine. Where do you think we are? Some kind of underground lab? Maybe a military facility. The location could be somewhere in North America. Or maybe we're not even on the same timeline. The technology here isn't something any country could possibly create. No, we're not underground. We're on Venus. The people here couldn't have forgotten that. We're 70 to 95 kilometers above Venus's surface in its atmosphere. You're truly despicable. The Ling, what are you talking about? I thought the pressure was like that because of the sulfuric acid. And it's probably near NK. Shocking, right? When I first realized it. But that's the truth. Humans reached Venus at some point. You want proof? I'll give you some. The sulfuric acid, the cold, and that sudden suction. The pyramid structure and oxygen system. The rotating rooms. First, the sulfuric acid. At first, I thought the sulfuric acid was meant to defend against the monsters, but there was none on Huang Ling's side. And Venus's atmosphere happens to be made of 75 to 95% sulfuric acid. Of course, that's a bit of a stretch. Now, the second point, the cold. I thought the keypad was designed to freeze and injure our fingers, but as it happens, more precisely, the temperature is about 76 degrees below zero. This is clearly an underground base. The maintenance room should have an airlock exit. Looked exactly like a pressure imbalance from a broken airlock. What else? Keep going. You did that on purpose. Third, the pyramid structure. If we were really underground, the base should be an upside-down triangle, wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. That would minimize the pressure. But clearly, the upper section isn't that large to keep us separated. The system could only put you in the next level. Everything is reversed. Venus's atmosphere is extremely dense. How are we supposed to survive? As long as the bottom is big enough. The base can float like a ship on water. Fourth, the oxygen system. The air here is thick and murky. At first, I thought the ventilation had failed. But both the armory and the hibernation area still have normal power. That means the oxygen supply just isn't being replenished. Fifth, the gravity system. There must be missions that go outside. Centrifuges. Those rotating rooms simulate gravity. That's why the water leaked more slowly. Venus's gravity is only 90% of Earth's. And that extra artificial gravity only works on Venus. On Venus? We're really on this hellish planet. Haven't I already given you the answer? Give me 5 seconds. Since we're on Venus, we just need to destroy the airlock. Every monster will be sucked out and die in the sulfuric acid clouds. But if the base is on Venus, then what about us? But the ones with stronger bodies won't die as quickly after being sucked out. And how do we destroy the airlock? That's easy. I should have figured it out sooner. But if that's true, don't you think I look a lot like someone right now? Oh, I know. I know what the answer is. The system clearly told us there's a god here. It even gave us 11 murals, showing us what the god looks like. But it isn't anyone in the hibernation pods. And the people in the base don't look like it either. So who else could it be? I couldn't believe it either. It's a fascinating story, actually. They wanted to study how to survive there, even if there aren't. When the base was first built, they had to wear protective gear to run experiments. They conducted genetic experiments, and the monsters were the first test subjects. Humans in spacesuits became their imitation of the creator from the moment the monsters were created. That appearance was etched deep into their genes. Fear and reverence took the form of a shadow. The god is a spacewalker. Find a spacesuit. You're still trying to turn on each other now? So easy, it's basically the same answer as before. Open the airlock. Then you could force Wang Yang to die. I'm saying this so you understand. We're not on Earth either. People forgot where the god came from? That's why I said it's such an interesting story. Since the dawn of humanity, we may have seen them too. We just mistook them for gods. It's my duty as a soldier. And where's the airlock? The maintenance ship. The rotating rooms? The bases inside the atmosphere? In this world, or on this timeline, so there have to be spacesuits there. There will be similar protective gear. Around 80 kilometers above Venus. How could we possibly be in the sky? Same logic. You can still do it. I can cripple you and leave you here to die. Or you can go to the hibernation area and turn on the broadcast to draw the monsters away from us. You want revenge on me? I'm not that childish. 15 seconds left. If we wait any longer, someone has to draw them away. Or we'll all be dragged to our deaths. Go. Now. Once we reach the maintenance room, we'll lure the monster over. You might not die. If you refuse, I'll pick someone else. You definitely will.
10 seconds.
If you won't go, you have to. Yuan Yang hurry and say yes. He's right. You probably won't die if you go. It might even be safer later on. So from the very beginning, you think we won't run into monsters over there? If you don't go, our odds drop by half. Of course. You can also do something stupid. And take his place. Game over. Whether I'll leave a spacesuit for him. Brother Huang go with them. I'll go myself. You did that on purpose, didn't you? All that analysis was just to make everyone else trust you completely. So they'd think they couldn't do it without you. Why does that line say? The Lin. And the suction that appeared when the door opened. Hey, so what if I am? Then what? What do we do? If they haven't left by then, I'll find a way to draw them away too. Warning, the hibernation area is under attack. Huang Ling, cover me. Okay. Go, don't worry about me. And Kay, what's your situation? It's open. Hurry, Bodo wasn't lured very far away. You're hurt. Get inside. The monster is only a few hundred yards away. Can the electronic lock be shot open? Bullets won't break it. Give me the grenade. What about Wang Yuliang? Do you have another way? If we wait any longer, we're all going to die. You lied to him. Brother Huang, you never planned to let him come back alive. So what, Hizang? If you really want to save him, you have two choices. Don't forget, those monsters fear him. If you're fast enough, you might get him suited up before the oxygen leaks out. Even if it's a stupid thing to do. The Lin, where do we find the spacesuits? And the bare minimum as a human being. Idiot. It even pulled the air right out. If we wanted Wang Yuanyang dead, we wouldn't need to give him two spacesuits. And your final taunt was way too obvious. But maybe those monsters are scared of spacesuits. Walking back and forth in front of them is another story. So what do we do next? Hide, then open the airlock. Or wait and see if Wang Ling can make it back. No, don't open the airlock yet. Instead, lure in a group of aliens, then kill them one by one. With an opportunity this good, why not farm points? Lure them in and kill them. But if we do that, what if we make them angry? That's why we have to test it. So that's why you provoked Huang Leong. You were using him as a test? What kind of person is this guy? What test? What do you mean? What are you guys even talking about? The Lin, don't get greedy, as long as we make it out alive. He's not greedy. He's just being too cautious. He deliberately provoked Huang Liang. So Huang Liang would have to save Wang Yuanheng. Even though he took an extra spacesuit, the moment Wang Yuanyang tried to run over, he was bound to attract the aliens. So Huang Liang would have to open fire and save him, as long as Huang Liang stays alive. We can safely farm points. I see how it works now. But what if the Ling can't farm points? Wouldn't that mean Huang Weiyong and the others died for nothing? If I hadn't sent him, we might all have died. And he probably wouldn't have died anyway. He would have brought them back too. How many of us are actually human? Was my guess really right? Get away, get the hell away from me. The Lin, I'll kill you. No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Huang Liang, Huang Liang. Come save me. Come save me. Huang Liang. Keep your head down. Protect yourself. Put it on. Thank you. Thank you. Brother Huo, if you hadn't come, I really would have been killed by those. Those beasts would have killed me. Let's get out of here first. They could open the airlock at any moment. We can farm points now. They're coming. Open the door and let the dogs out. Candidate D6311, He Zhang, has completed a kill. Earned 0.5 points. The Lin, hurry up and kill a few too. There are only a dozen or so here. There won't be many left after we kill them. Once we destroy the airlock, as long as this place is destroyed, I can get at least 100 points. We might even get extra rewards. I see, Hu Jian. You kill a couple too. I'd just be wasting them. When we get back, help me redeem some items. Brother Lin, you want to destroy the entire wreck? You want to blow this place up? We can't. If the base structure is damaged, we'll all die. Opening the airlock for a short time will only use up some of the base's oxygen and suck the aliens out. But if we destroy the airlock, once all the air is gone, the pressure difference inside and out will crush the whole base into an iron ball. We'll die with it. If we don't destroy it completely, we can't clear the base. Don't forget, the aliens can hide in the vents. Then we can search for them. Aren't the aliens afraid of us? There's no time limit either. We don't have enough oxygen. I see. Time was never unlimited. The moment we take off these suits, those monsters will... Then, Brother Lin, where can we hide? After we open the airlock, the air will blast out at supersonic speed. If anything goes wrong, even our suits could be damaged. And I've thought about it too. Even if we hang from a rope outside, it won't help. The base breaking apart will create tons of debris. Being outside would be even more dangerous. I knew it couldn't be that easy. It's simple. We just have to... hurry! Kill all these aliens. If we don't kill them now, we won't have time later. They came early. Who? The Lin? What happened? Careful. One of them is acting strange. It's been following us. Hurry. It's inside. The Lin, what do we do? Open the airlock now. No, we can't open the airlock. If we open it now, we'll get sucked out too. I did the math. If we get sucked outside, the current will carry us at least several miles away. The base will collapse. It'll take at least 20 minutes to collapse. Our spacesuits can't possibly hold out that long. Then what do you suggest? You idiots! You're going to get me killed. That kid fooled all of you. I should have never come back. If I hadn't come back, at least. Shut the hell up. Move! Open the airlock. We can't. Brother Lin, we'll die. We'll get sucked out. No, we won't. The spaceship. Go. Close it now. Huang Liang, throw a grenade. Do you have any medicine left? Yes. Get down. The Lin, what do we do now? Ram through tightly coiled, and get out of here. You know how to fly it? What have you been hiding from us? How did you know there was a ship here? It's normal to have a ship in the repair bay. Warning. The ship is under attack. Check for safety hazards immediately. What? The Lin, fly the ship. Hurry. Hold on tight. Whoa! Is this what 7 stars feels like? You rookies! Congrats on surviving. Some deadweight only made it through by luck. But luck is part of skill too. The Lin, do those kills count as yours? How many points did you get? Listen to me. When we get back, don't redeem anything yet. We'll discuss it together. Don't waste them. Count them as my kills, though I didn't kill them myself. Only a little more than the aliens. About 10 points. Let's not talk about that yet.
Hizang Hujian Kejangting.
You 4, step over here first. The Lin, what's wrong? Why are we going over there? Hey, the Lin, what's really going on with you? Are you still worried about something? Nothing. It just felt a little too easy. If you call that easy, then anytime you say something's hard, I'll make sure it hurts, Hizang. It went too smoothly. Hizang, how many aliens did we encounter the first time? 1. How many did we actually hear? Hundreds or maybe dozens. That doesn't add up. We should have encountered over 100 the first time. The aliens have limited vision. It was wrong to assume they couldn't find us. Looking back, every time the alarm went off, most of the aliens could find us. The second time, 1. The third time, 1 again. Until the 4th time. There were more of them, but we had weapons by then. The number of monsters kept getting capped at. Are you saying every time we encountered aliens, it was deliberately arranged? They were kept within what we could handle. If that's all it was, then it wouldn't mean much. But what about those gods? Did those gods really threaten us? That's because we escaped fast enough. And if we hadn't had the ship to hide in, we would have been wiped out. All right. And Huang Liyan, good thing there was a ship. The ship was in the repair bay. How did you find it? I stumbled onto it while escaping. Wait. No, that's not how I found it. I ran into Maitreya. The monsters drove you there, right? You had no choice. What about you, Huang Ling? How did you discover that painting? That the ring of light could drive monsters back? Because you were forced into that room? And it just happened to be the only room with something that could repel monsters? Wondering how I knew there was a ship? Either wait to die, or open the gate and take a chance. Either way, we'll find him. And that's not all. Why did we go to the lab? Because there were researchers' bodies behind the door? Why did we awaken Morrigan? Because we saw the 11th painting. One coincidence is a coincidence. 2 is good luck. But what about 3, 4, or 5? The Lin. What exactly did you discover? Are you saying someone? Not someone. A god. Hizeng, do you remember? The angel of death we saw? Its death came after all the others. That means the painting couldn't have been left by a human. Only a highly intelligent monster could have made it. I've been wondering what it really wants. First, it lured us to the dorms, then chased Ankh into the maintenance area, and finally forced us to open the airlock. There's only one answer. That monster needs us to board the ship. It needs us to take it out of here. Board the ship? I know how the Lin started the ship. Just like awakening that monster. The transport ship needs identity verification. He then killed them. That monster was one of them.
No.
I'm not a monster. Don't listen to his nonsense. How could we be? The Lin. I believe you. But maybe the monster was hiding in. Don't trust him. He just wants to kill our team. He wants the points we're carrying. It's all lies. That guy's deceiving you. After he kills us, he'll say you're monsters too. The Lin, whether you believe me or not, I know I'm not one. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong with either of them. Even if you suspect them, you need a reason. Nothing wrong with them, huh? You want a reason? It's simple. Only you 3 encountered the god in the first round, and you were out of my sight. For that thing to sneak in, it had to possess someone who was alone. I had Wang Liang save you. If you tore him apart, then it was Huang Liang. If you came back, then it was you. Only if neither returned would it be one of us. Are you going to keep acting? In 1 minute, the grenade will blow up the control panel. We either die together or... Open fire. That thing really is on the ship. The difficulty for 14 people, with a reward over 150 points, means we have to risk everything, for even a sliver of hope to get out alive. Huang Ling, hold him back. Give me 10 seconds. Huang Ling, keep him busy. Everyone else, grab the bandages. This is... Brother Lin, forget us. Open the door. Damn this grudge. Is it really impossible to survive the punishment exam?
Idiot.
Tasty hand, huh, moron? Why would I blow up the control panel? What are you staring at? Come help me up. Candidate the Ling killed the special variant, Aceli, earned a 90-point reward. Candidate the Ling completed the hidden question. Completion, 20%. What a shame. The Ling, how many points did you get this round? Over 150. The system says I exceeded the individual limit. Ding. Teleportation starting. 10 seconds of stay time remaining. Final survivors this round. 6. 150 points. Wait, 6 people? The Lin, hurry. Choose to return now. Those 2 are still alive. How can we return with them? Bring them along, then choose immediate return. Candidate has suffered severe injuries. The system is activating repair. Repair will deduct points based on injury severity. Choose a repair mode. Perfect repair or basic repair? The Lin, don't choose perfect. Choose basic. Perfect mode costs too much. Basic repair can save them. If they don't have enough points, perfect repair will put them in the negative. Then they'll be erased immediately. Who are you really? Fine. I admit I'm not a newcomer, but I've only taken 1 exam. 1? You think I didn't notice that monster by the door? 1-on-1. You killed a monster barehanded. No matter how useless He Cheng is, you've survived at least 2 exams. You're the captain of the other team. Don't bother denying it. I don't know the rules, but when Huang Ling tore someone apart, there was no warning. That means the 2 sides are calculated separately. There has to be a captain. Who else could it be but you? You should even be the strongest in the system's evaluation. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for them to meet a god in round 1. Fine. In that case, I don't need to hide anything anymore.
But
I haven't just survived 2 exams. I've survived 6. 6? You've survived 6 exams? Then why didn't you help us? If you'd done anything at all, so many of us wouldn't have died. Jiang Tai, you didn't act because your strength was restricted, or your power disappeared, right? Was it because of the system's punishment, or something else? No, let me put it this way. What did you encounter in your 7th exam? I guess you used some method, or paid a huge price, to barely survive.
And
What did you get? Otherwise, you wouldn't be so afraid of exposing yourself. You're worried we'll covet it. No, I did pay a huge price to survive.
but
This is your last chance. Don't try to deceive me. You know what I want. Either I shoot your limbs apart one by one, or you do as I say. Teammates can't kill each other. But that doesn't mean I can't cripple you. Of course, you can have the system heal you. Then we'll see whether it heals you faster. Then I can pull the trigger.
3.
2. I didn't. I told you everything. Why? Keeping me alive is more useful. I know more rules than Hezhou. Wouldn't keeping me help you? Help? Value? Do you think I'm an idiot? You do know a little more, but compared to the added difficulty, it's nothing. If you hadn't been in the last exam, the information we got wouldn't have been such a mess. And since exam difficulty is based on the round, keeping you would only make the next one harder. I won't raise the difficulty. I promise. I'm not lying about that. Otherwise, I'd die in the next one too. I couldn't lie about this. Wait, fine. I'll tell you. But first, you have to tell me how much you earned in the last exam. You want to assess my enhanced strength? Looks like you know far more than I thought you did. Exactly how much did you earn? I don't know yet. But we can check together. Don't get clever, or I'll skin you alive. This guy is a complete psycho. Who the hell is he? The Lin. So we're back? The test is over. What happened to Wang Liang? And how'd you kill that monster? Brother He, the system said the test changed. So there wasn't a third round. After you guys passed out, all the mutants died. Then Brother Lin took out the mutants. He blew that monster up with a grenade.
Holy shit.
How'd I get 118 points? I still have 53 after deductions. Where'd this hidden reward come from? Why is it worth 30 points? Did I do insanely well this time and trigger a hidden reward?
Ahem.
Brother He, we all got hidden rewards? Wait, damn it. What about the Ling? The Ling, how many points did you get? Do those mutants count as your kills? They count. But since I didn't kill them myself, the system deducted some points. Counting the 9 gods, 221 mutants, only got me 72.1 points. 72.1 is plenty. Looks like those 2 spitter beasts gave 20 points. The 6 left at the base were 5 points each, and mutants were 0.1. Over 210 points. Even after 60 off, you've got 150. Number. I got 302.1 total last round. After the base deduction, I had 242. After passing 150, the system said I'd broken the single test limit. The extra points became 1 B rank rating. What's a B rank rating for? Can I turn it back into points? You can, but never do it. Using a B rank rating to trade for points is such a waste. The Lin, I know how to use it. Give me some time to think. I'll come find you later. He isn't a newbie? Bro, while we were healing, and Tia said he'd actually survived 6 rounds. But all his strength was gone. No wonder it was so hard. So he was behind all this. He survived 6 rounds and has no strength left. Could he have bought a substitute straw doll? A substitute straw doll? They have something that saves you from death here. Yeah, but it doesn't really save you. And the side effects are huge. That thing costs 200 each. 1 use and it's gone. If you die in a test, you return to the first round alive. But after you come back, all your upgrades are gone. That girl was lucky she ran into us. Otherwise, she'd have died last round.
He's Zhang.
Where's the exchange system? The Lin, if you want to exchange. Just stick your hand in. Then a light screen will show up. But you'd better not trade now, or Or what? It's nothing. It's just... Here's the thing. Didn't I tell you? After we return to the mind space, we get 3 days to rest. But on the second night, the system gives us the next test's info early. If you have few points, fine. It won't matter much what you trade for. But you've got so many points now. You can trade based on the test type. And Key knows how ratings work. You could hear him out too. He's survived plenty of rounds after all. What types are there? A lot, but there are mainly 5. Apocalypse, supernatural, paranormal, demonic, and special events. Our last round was probably an apocalypse scenario. The test area was just small. We never got outside. The first 2 aren't too bad, whether it's a bug swarm or zombies. As long as you fight like hell, you can survive. And it doesn't take much thought. Know why I don't buy guns? Because in the last 4 types, firearms are useless. So I just go in empty-handed. I use whatever I find. Just know that. Paranormal, demonic, and special events are all a nightmare. Yeah. In paranormal scenarios, if we see ghosts, we just run. Physical attacks are basically useless. Unless you trade for talismans, wooden swords, and stuff, then maybe you can put up a fight. As for demonic scenarios and special events, you should ask NK about those. I've never run into them. I've only heard about them. All I know is they're terrifying, no less than paranormal events. And they're even trickier. You can't even prepare for them. So you're saying, we might get one of those 3 next round? Maybe not, but I'm worried. And you got so many points this round. The difficulty will definitely go up. Forget that for now. I'll take you to your rooms first. It's the biggest perk of being here. Pick one each. Once it's set up, you can't change it. So think it over carefully. Beep, 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 beep. Woof, woof, woof. Surprised? The first time I saw it, I was more shocked than you. My teammate made a stadium back then and held concerts for himself. Every time we came back from a test, it felt amazing. I loved racing in Old Wang's room. That guy was willing to spend. He bought a bunch of sports cars. Where are brother his people? Aren't they here? They all got torn apart. Where else could they be? One got bitten apart by bugs. One fell into a vat and got boiled alive. The others didn't have enough points. The system killed them. When those guys died, they even asked me to send messages to their parents. What idiots. Like I'd live that long. Let alone get out of here. Forget it. After you pick your rooms, create whatever world you want. As long as it's under 10 kilometers long, wide, and high. Any setting works. You can also make people however you want.
Any race.
Any kind. Any person. So all these people are yours, brother he. What are you thinking? You can only make one person. The rest are just seen NPCs. They're stiff as hell. I like things lively, so I copied my apartment complex 101. There, that's my girlfriend. Why are you just getting back? Did you get into another fight? Are you trying to die? Fight someone again, and I'll twist your ears off. Why do you smell like blood? Where are you hurt? No, didn't I tell you? I've been working for a boss lately. I help guard his place. It's easy work, and it pays well. Enough? What do you want to eat? I'll take you. Ow, stop twisting, stop. It hurts. This is my girlfriend Yang Kiao. Since I was causing trouble in middle school, she's been with me. My parents never cared about me, so I lived at her place every day back then. She's pretty much my wife. We've been like an old married couple for years. I'm not scared of her at all. She can't see us, and she can't hear us talk. Yeah, when you make someone, you can choose what they can hear and what they know. You can even change their memories, lock them at a certain moment. As long as they're human, the system can make them, but a friendly reminder. You'd better choose the person you most want to see. At least then you'll have someone on your mind. Something more to live for. All right, go to your rooms. When you make someone, think it through. The first time is free. After that, it's 50 points. All right. You can trade for things in your room too. It's like your own private territory. No one can enter without permission. But if you get torn apart, your room resets before the next test. Keep trying to survive. Maybe it's just me. Brother Lin, we'll go to our rooms first. Okay. I'm an orphan. I was taken in by an organization as a kid. This is the base. Since I can remember. Intense training and study have filled my whole life. Over 100 kids my age, just like me, were raised as tools. Training, eating, resting, selection. Day after day. New recruits join every month. The unqualified are buried. I don't know what the organization wants, or what those people are after. I once tried to gather information on it, but aside from knowing it has existed for centuries, and survived countless wars, with astonishing wealth, I know nothing else. It's like a ghost hidden inside every country. Everyone is united by one secret. They seem to be searching for a tomb, searching for an answer. Until I turned 18, I was taken into the operating room. When I woke up, I was told the organization had found the tomb. And as the only qualified candidate, I was allowed inside. System. View exchange list. So this is the system exchange. D-rank bloodline. 138 health bars. Required points, 15. A little demon bloodline only costs 15 points. Can it really be enhanced this far? That's on He-Gen's level. With special abilities included, it's equal to a king of soldiers. S rank in the blink of an eye. Satan, unknown. Based on this information, the system really does seem omnipotent. It can even exchange bloodlines at this level. Candidate access insufficient. Cannot view a rank or higher content. Current access, B rank. Without a high-level rating, even the exchange options stay locked. So that's what makes the rating so valuable. Or is a B rank bloodline worth 1,089 bars? Required points, 135. D rank, 15. B rank, 135. That's a 9-fold difference. So each rank is 3 times higher. Based on that, an Arank bloodline would cost 405. S rank would cost as much as 1,215. Unknown, 3,645. Only by becoming a god can I get out. That's the purpose of thinking. But there's no rating requirement for exchanges. You only need enough points. A B rank rating isn't required. Bloodline name, cultivator. System evaluation. Even killing your teammates wouldn't fill that broken sail of yours. Starting at C rank. The exchanged items undergo a major change. B rank bloodlines are all powerful. Whether it's dragon wings or an arcane mage. Either can easily deal with the mutants. Take the Dragon Phantom clan, for example. After exchange, its defense can withstand bullets head-on. Its strength can even destroy an armored car bare-handed. Looking at it that way, the fourth basic enhancement is the simplest, and also the most helpless choice. No wonder he Zen came in empty-handed. If only there were a search function. Search function activated. Please check it yourself. If I'd known the system had this feature, I wouldn't have had to read every page. Could it be, if my guess is right, that would mean I can find that answer here too. If I wasn't trying to find that answer, I never would have been captured, much less brought into thinking. I want to search the real world for the tomb at 31 degrees, 2 minutes north latitude, and 104 degrees east longitude. Who exactly is buried there? I don't know who's in the tomb, or what's inside. From the moment I was born, I seemed to be nothing but a tool. My entire purpose was to find that place. I raged and struggled, refusing to accept it, fighting back. But those machine-like higher-ups always gave me just 2 words. The truth. Query successful. Cost this time, 5. Confirm unlock. Confirm. Query failed. This information is a rank. Raise your access to a rank before querying. The points spent will be refunded automatically. You've got to be kidding me. The system clearly found the answer, but it won't let me view it without enough access. A dead person in the real world, who knows how long they've been dead. And they're ranked on the same level as the 7 demon gods. Not even an emperor, general, or minister could possibly be worth that much. It's just one piece of information. At most, it should be worth less than 1 rank. Unless simply knowing the dead person's name is as important as the 7 demon gods. Who the hell is he? I thought I was getting closer to the truth, but now I feel like an ant that snuck into a palace. 1 foot passing in front of me would be enough to crush me into pulp. Yelin, can I come in? Ratings are tied to access, right? How do I get a rank rating? Oh, Yelin, why are you asking? Ratings are tied to access. You saw the rank exchange list. To get a rank rating, you need to pass a special type of exam. Actually, I should say, all ratings above C rank can only be earned that way. So a rank rating like yours shouldn't have appeared as a reward in the first trial. A special type? Looks like if I want to raise my access and find out what the answer is, I'll have to wait for a special exam and plan from there. Enough about that. Did you bring the item? Yelin, I brought it. But after thinking it over, I think we can work together. You have a B rank rating. I'll tell you what you want to know. But work together. You're not qualified to negotiate with me. You only need to tell me what your so-called secret is. Then I'll decide whether it's useful to me. If it isn't, you can leave. Fine, I'll tell you directly. This letter contains the truth about thinking. If we're lucky, we'll learn why all this happened and uncover thinking's greatest secret. That's That's it? This is what you were hiding? One lousy letter. You. Don't you want to know what the system really wants? Why it sent us into thinking? To cultivate gods or select them? I don't care what it wants. I don't care why we were captured and sent here to die. I only care how we get out alive. Now that I've explained how ratings work, you can leave. You may not care about that, but don't you want to know who he is? The owner of this letter is the only candidate who ever got out. Tell me everything you know. And why are you sure he got out? That he was the only one? Because the system said so. Whenever something major happens, the system makes an announcement. So when he got out, the system broadcast the news. Every candidate who heard it was overwhelmed with excitement. Some even burst into tears. Even though it wasn't them who got out, it still proved that someone could survive and leave this place, leave this hell. You can ask He Zheng to verify that. But he may not have heard that message. After all, he didn't come in that early. And the reason I know he owns this letter is because I survived with something he left behind. You mean he left more than a letter? He left some things too. And one of those things helped you get forced out of the 7th test? There was more than one letter, right? And more than one thing he left behind. That means his letters are basically a treasure map. We have to find them one by one and collect everything he left behind. Only then can we learn the truth. How did you know? It's not that surprising. If there were only one letter and it just told us the answer, you wouldn't need to assess my strength or bring up the word partnership. Unless he left a lot of things. You want to get. You lost all your strength as punishment, but without trading in any points. You still killed a mutant, so the power inside you must come from something he left behind. That's why you're so afraid of exposing yourself. Because what he left behind isn't just the truth. It's also a path to becoming like him. I admit he left behind a lot of things. And there was more than one letter. But I can give you all of it. As long as you keep me safe. Trust me, it's worth it. What he left behind is beyond your imagination. You've only been through one test. You have no idea how terrifying the rest will be. Without those things, our odds of surviving the 7th test are almost 0, let alone getting out. I know a lot more than you do. Once you get those things, I know how to use them too. Are you done? You seem awfully afraid I'll kill you and keep everything he left behind for myself. But I'm really not interested. Don't you think what you're saying sounds like some tired old story? The one person who ever got out mysteriously leaves behind a pile of letters and a few treasures for some chosen one to find. Then that chosen one follows his clues and gets stronger little by little, solves the mystery bit by bit, until they uncover the truth. In the end, everyone joins forces and escapes. They bask in the sunlight and reflect on the journey, then pay tribute to their fallen friends. Too cliché. Cliché enough for a novel. The most standard commercial script there is. I'm not interested. It's way too fake and boring. I don't think the only person who got out alive would be bored enough to do this, and I doubt he'd be that kind-hearted. By comparison, I think this is a trap. But what if that person died after learning the truth? What if he left this letter and killed himself? He died. Now that's interesting. The second exam type has been selected. This exam type, survival. Exam setting, a modern zombie apocalypse. Haha, we're fighting zombies. And it's a survival exam. Is survival supposed to be easy? Not exactly, but it's definitely not the hardest. As long as we last the required time, we'll clear it. Survival really isn't that hard. Still, we can't let our guard down. Yelin, I really have no points left to trade, so I'd like to borrow 10 points from you. But I don't need an antidote. I want medical supplies and a backpack. With my strength, fighting is tough. So I'll handle support. After it's over, I'll pay you back double if I can. Hehe, Ank. How about I handle support? I'm a coward. Even if I got some ability, it probably wouldn't help much. It might just go to waste. Fine. You handle buying this stuff. After the exam, everyone else will repay you for what they use. No need, Brother Lin. Your points are yours. Surviving is your own skill. I'll pay you back. I know. If you don't, I'll beat you to death. But let's get this straight first. The ability I'm getting is for close combat. Don't pick the same thing. Redeeming Bloodline. C-rank Bloodline. Odin's Warrior. Confirm. This will cost 45 points. How do you feel, big brother? Great. I feel like I could split a tank in half with one axe swing. Yelin, seriously. I'm really grateful. Honestly. I never thought I'd get to redeem something like this. From now on, if you tell me to charge, I'll charge. If you need me to cover the rear, I will. Don't mention it. View C-rank Bloodline, Tyrant. C-rank Bloodline, Observer. Those two enhancements look like enemies. Brother Lin won't turn into that monster, will he? No, except for shape-shifting types. Bloodline enhancements don't change your appearance. Quit standing around. Redeem what you need, now. Yelin, is this the weapon you redeemed? This thing costs 25 points. Damn, that's extravagant. Lin, what flavor of rations do you like? Do you like peach? Did Ank tell you to get this? Yeah, I asked Ank what could take the most hits. He recommended this. Just think, cancel. But you can keep it active too. It's pretty cute. The earbuds are translators. 10 for 1 point. They handle 99% of languages. Oh, they have these too. Ank, how did you find these? I should be asking you that. Vehicle proficiency skill, 5 points each. Language proficiency, also 5 points each. The second exam is about to begin. All examinees prepare. Countdown, 22 hours, 49 minutes. Warning us this early. The system can't wait to hand out points. Hey, Ank, what were you about to say? Oh, and these. You can trade these with the map's residents. Nice, thanks. This gun generates 24 rounds per hour. Where's Hujia? Hey, brother, Hujia said he hasn't slept all night. Then go wake him up. Hujiao. You. Zhang Tian, please don't tell anyone. I promise nothing will happen. Why are you two still wasting time? Teleportation begins in 10 seconds. All examinees prepare. No zombies. There's only one newcomer. There are 6 of us plus 1. So it's only a 7-person difficulty? Who are you people? How did I get here? Where is this? How did I end up in another country? Kid, welcome to Death Exam. Here, all exams have been replaced with horror and disaster movies. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. Was he erased by the system? Brother, I think he's dead. Yellen, did you notice something? The shoes are wrong. They look pretty new. Maybe he just bought them. What is it, Yellen? What seems wrong to you? Nothing. Maybe I'm overthinking it. You guys discuss it first. I'll take another look. There's a gun store up ahead. I say we go in and grab a couple guns. If we have time, we can take a base too. Maybe even get a tank to play with. I disagree. We don't need to do that. Leaving aside whether it's illegal, even if we're forced to do it, we could still get surrounded. We should contact the local authorities ASAP and work with the agencies to warn them about the virus and fight it together. Damn, Shao Kahn too, are you crazy? Do you think you're the FBI? He said, calm down. Fan Liang isn't wrong. What if we escape by plane? We could hide somewhere deserted. That won't work. Once we enter death exam, we can find ways to grow stronger and even lower the difficulty. But if we defy the system and run, we'll only die worse. Yellen, what do you think? I think if the virus hasn't spread yet, the best move is to kill everyone here. No people, no zombies. The exam begins. All examinees prepare. This exam's prompt. This round's prompt. New ideas are born from the corpses of the old age. Biological evolution works the same way. Blue-green algae and the Black Death. War and the stars. We are the breeding ground. We are the corpses. We are the nutrients. We become one. Free mode is now active. Team D38127 entered the exam 24 hours early. The reward will be split evenly among survivors. Personal ratings will range from D to A. First round exam type. Find the scientist. Warning, difficulty will depend on the number infected. Stop the virus from spreading immediately. Warning, the virus will break out in 36 hours. Time remaining, 1,259 minutes. Oh, free mode. There's another team. Why did they enter early? What's this? Yellen, I don't know either. We shouldn't be seeing this mode yet. Free mode lets both sides choose whether to compete or cooperate. But according to the system, we're far stronger than they are. To make things fair, the system let them enter early. The communicator you're holding must be for contacting them. Heads up, heads up. Oh my God. Go, someone's watching. Yeah, hold the damn thing tight. Cough. They dared to refuse cooperation. Then option 1 must be a huge advantage, big enough to make up for the power gap. And we wouldn't have to worry about zombies. Once we're discovered, the military might even attack us. Who are you? Get out of here. This is my estate. Leave one person behind. You got it. Subject 199067. Choose option 2. Carlton, I'm giving you 2 choices. Use all your connections and find him for us within 2 hours. Then contact the higher-ups. I need to know what's unusual within 24 hours. Your kids are cute. I wouldn't mind sending you all down together. Who the hell are you? Don't kill me. I'll give you anything you want. How much? I know who you are. A board member of MZ Group. Or a congressman. I'll count to 3. Either you die, or make the call. Don't try to contact the outside world. And don't even try to deceive me. Or I'll rip out your eyes and stuff them in your mouth. 3, 2. I'm calling. The Lin. What are you worried about? Given the situation, our biggest danger is being discovered. As for the zombies, I still haven't gathered any information on suspected infected people. So in 10 hours, how will the zombies appear? If they've already gained the higher-ups' trust, then as long as we wipe out the source right away, the virus will be hard to spread. Where's the difficulty? What kind of difficulty gives a rank reward? It may only range from D to A. We may never get that far. Haven't you found them yet?
No, we can't find them.
They reacted too fast. A bunch of useless idiots. If you don't find them soon, your head will be cut off and fed to the dogs.
Hehehehe.
Frank, that's enough. With our strength, finding them would still be dangerous. We might even need to work together. Work together? The system gave us so much time to prepare, not to deal with them. What else could it be? But we're all human, after all. A difficulty for 14 people. We shouldn't be killing each other. Idiot, the reward gets split. The more people die, the bigger the reward. Frank, I hope you'll show some restraint. They're people too. This will cause trouble. We're supposed to be saviors. We're gods. They're just NPCs. I love this world. The Lin, we found them. We found that Birdshield guy. It's Carlton. That's too dangerous. The military is already under their control. We should just sneak in and take them out. Poison works too. They must have set traps. And we don't know what they really look like. We need to prepare for the worst. Then we'll have to drive there. I'm just worried that after the outbreak, the military will protect them and attack us instead. I'm not worried about that. Since the system gave us a cooperation option, there must be a reason we'll need to cooperate later. What will they do? And what's the real danger in this scenario? Inner voice. Why would it be an inner voice? What should we do with the Lin? Don't kill me. I'll pay you anything. Knock him out and lock him up. All right. Give him the medicine first. The Lin, when the zombies break out later, doing this will get him killed. You know the zombies are about to break out too? The whole world is going to end. If he goes out, he'll die even faster. Behave and you'll live longer. Move. Hey, little village chief. You're way too soft-hearted. Some things should be taken care of early. The Lin's actually pretty mild-tempered. If we ever make it out of this hell, will we still count as human? Will reality become the next hell? Frank hid himself. He gets to decide what we do. What's the point of hiding now? They call it splitting up the target, so we don't all get wiped out at once. But really, he's just afraid to die. He's using us as bait. Stop talking about it. You can't really blame him. He controls the military access. As long as he stays alive, anyone who kills us will face retaliation, but we'll still be dead. Sister Luo, do you really think this will lower the difficulty? Maybe we should contact the other team. Didn't they choose option 2? Maybe that scientist has an antidote, or even a way to become immune. Stop talking about that. Cooperation is impossible. Frank controls the access. Even if we agree, it won't matter. As for whether the difficulty will drop, I think it definitely will. We've stationed troops at key points. Even if the virus breaks out somewhere unknown, it won't spread as quickly. Mr. Roger, the minister is looking for you. He wants to ask on behalf of all the countries about the zombies' weaknesses. Let's go. The Lin, the virus breaks out in 4 hours. We don't know how many will appear here, but I suggest leaving 2 hours to evacuate the city. We only brought 3 antidotes each. If we get caught in a tough fight, we could run out ahead of time. Actually, I think our strength far exceeds this scenario's difficulty. Look at that team. Their strongest member has the same number as me, C rank at most. The average difficulty is below C rank. With your strength, you have nothing to worry about. The Lin, I was thinking about your concern. Maybe after we kill too many zombies, the zombies will evolve. The title is Rebirth. New ideas are born from the corpses of the old age. Biological evolution works the same way. After massive zombie extermination, the ones left may mutate. We can't rule that out. But it's still too simple. Ever since I enhanced Observer, I've been receiving massive amounts of information nonstop. Useful and useless. This information is like a sixth sense. I can't find its source, but it keeps making me deeply uneasy. Only the information in the professor's hands can tell us what the difficulty really is. Isn't that guy a professor? Why does he live in a place like this? Maybe because he was ostracized. 7 years ago, he proposed a theory of anthropology and was rejected by mainstream science. He even lost his professorship. What kind of theory made people hate him so much? Who are you? We're here for Professor Carlton. Laylis, let him in. His voice sounds very familiar. I think I've seen you before. And it's not the first time. Why have you come to see me? Professor, do you know about zombies? Zombies. What's a zombie? What a strange name. Professor, zombies are monsters that eat people. They eat people? Monsters? Professor, let me ask it another way. Have you found anything highly contagious that can spread a virus through bodily fluids or even the air? The infected are highly aggressive. They feel no pain. They spread the virus by attacking other targets. You mean rabies or mad cow disease? But they don't eat people. Professor, may I ask what theory you proposed? Back then? My theory? No one has asked me that in years. They wouldn't even let me talk about it. Do you know about prions? I've studied them for years. The professor isn't feeling well. I'll explain. Professor Carlton was ostracized because he discovered something, namely, we've always eaten people. Or rather, since ancient times, our ancestors ate everyone. How could people eat people? Except during times of disaster. Everyone ate some, more or less. We all have antibodies in our bodies. Looks like you know something about prion antibodies. Every species has them. That means people were widely eaten all over the world, or these antibodies wouldn't exist. The 4 people of Papua New Guinea have antibody rates over 70%. Western Europe is at 60% and the Americas at 50%. Asia has at least 5% to 7%. After the professor proposed this, he was challenged. So the zombies' so-called attacks were really just cannibalism, right? This research is fascinating. But that alone wasn't enough to get you ostracized, or even hated. You really hate those people. Those idiots couldn't refute us, so they drove us out. That was the greatest theory in the world. A theory that would change the whole world. The theory of species evolution. It was just speculation at first. But as technology advanced, the flu spread with this train, then spread across the world by ship. Antibiotics, hormones, and vaccines seemed to let us resist disease. But our immune systems were already falling apart. Our ancestors could hunt mammoths. Now our bodies are frail and weak. We haven't evolved in too long. We'll be eliminated sooner or later. Technology is a form of evolution too, right? We live much better than before. And in the future, we have no future. Technology keeps inferior genes from ever dying out. Humanity is like a corpse that can't break down, slowly rotting away. So your theory is that eating people leads to evolution? Yes, only by eating people can we recombine our genes and build stronger bodies. True, evolution means evolving like they did. 100,000 years ago, we ate the Homo erectus and evolved fire. 60,000 years ago, we ate the Floresians and evolved memory. 40,000 years ago, we ate the Neanderthals and evolved language. We ate everyone, and that's how we got here. Did you see something? We saw traces of him. Someone began evolving thousands of years ago. But the process was interrupted. He was trapped and died in a pharaoh's tomb. Some succeeded, though. You call them gods or zombies? I thought I was losing my mind. I tried eating people, but I didn't evolve. But when I saw you, I knew. The writing on the stone tablet might be something. What did you find? What does the stone tablet say? Warning, the demon voice virus is active. Eliminate all carriers immediately. The Lin, kill him now. He's got the demon voice inside him. Kazeng, Huang Leong. Zhao Kantu, shoot them. Ooh, damn it. Finally, they're all dead. Are you done asking questions? That guy turned into a zombie too. Yeah, it happened way too fast. We didn't learn much. What is the demon voice? Why did the professor turn into a zombie? The demon voice replicates through thoughts and actions. Once you're infected with it, you only need to know what a zombie is to become one. The professor was half infected. He came into contact with it but didn't know what it was. Like a bomb, it's safe before it goes off. After hearing about the zombie virus and seeing He Zhang's powers, he was infected instantly. Then we're infected too. How come I'm fine? Maybe we're not. Or maybe we are infected. I don't know. That assistant came into contact with the demon wing, so he changed early. Good thing we chose the second option. Otherwise, they wouldn't have killed those carriers in time. The problem is whether we're infected, and where the stone tablet is. That could be the source. The antidote works on the demon voice virus too. As long as you haven't come into contact with it, knowing about it won't hurt you. Right. At its core, the demon voice just turns people into zombies. The second option should be right too. It's like how many people on Earth know about zombies and monsters. But infection first requires the demon voice itself to exist. It spreads through information. But the source itself is already. What if they already have it inside them? Then learning about it will set it off. Contact them. I'll stop them. Warning. Virus outbreak imminent. All candidates, prepare yourselves. Thinking about it is cruel. But somehow, I think I understand Frank now. This is hell. And heaven too. Roger. We found traces of a group. When did this happen? 1 minute ago. The target appeared at the University of Southampton. They're heading straight for us. Should we send troops to intercept them? Contact Frank. They dared to show themselves. I'm worried it's a trap. Those rats finally came out. You idiots. You're scared out of your minds? There'll be trouble. The fact that they're showing up now proves they have no cards left to play. They're making a last stand. If they were really smart, they'd wait until the zombie outbreak peaked. Send troops to intercept them. Warning. The ancient stone tablet has been activated. The virus outbreak countdown has begun. 4 minutes, 59 seconds. 58:57. Hurry, release the news now. They refuse to lower the difficulty. Damn it, what a bunch of idiots. How many people did you tell about the zombies? Stop. The virus is the demon wing. That's not how it spreads. If I were you, I'd kill myself right now. At least that way, you'd get a quick death. What did Luo and the others say? Nothing. They're a bunch of lunatics. Delin, aren't we going after them? Didn't they give up? It's too late. If we had an hour, I'd destroy the communication system. If we had 1 hour, I'd kill everyone who knows. But we only have 10 seconds. We didn't activate the tablet. There's a third party here. Delin, what do we do now? Should we use the jetpacks? It won't help. If we don't kill him, we can't leave. Warning, current infections 25.2 million. Difficulty level C. Warning, current infections 196 million. Warning, current infections 4.65 billion. Difficulty level
Hizhou, Huang Weiyan, cover me.
We'll fight our way out. He's already dead? I haven't even joined the fight yet. Delin, that monster isn't dead yet. Delin, watch out. What kind of power is that? How does this guy make being cool look so easy? Stop standing there. Get through these buildings. Use the jetpacks. Let's go. You generate a machine face and release. Delin, the prompt is here. What do we do next? Find it, then survive for 7 days. If we can't find what the system wants, we won't survive 7 days. Damn it. If those idiots had contacted us sooner, none of this would have happened. The Lin. Could it be too obvious? It has to be the stone tablet. All three are closely connected. The professor said the tablet contains a way to evolve. The pharaoh's tomb held the first infected. The tablet can speed up the virus. They kept refusing to communicate. Then answered the last call. That doesn't fit criminal psychology. Maybe they split into two groups. The stronger side wants to kill their partners and keep the reward for themselves. Huang Liang was right. We don't need to look for them. They'll come looking for us. He didn't expect the monster to track people. He can't survive until day 7 on his own. Brother Lin is looking for someone in the city. That's practically suicide. Lose the monster first, then wait for him to contact us. Meanwhile, gather the other clues. Who shut down the professor's research? Who might have information about the tablet? Your hair's a mess. I'll get you a new hair clip when we get back. The Lin.
I think I saw a ghost.
He Zheng. Are you sure? I saw it. A ghost. Damn, I really did see a ghost. Knowing He Zheng, he's not easily scared. For him to be this terrified, he must have seen something.